Alright everyone, thought I'd just do a quick video that might be helpful for some people. Quite an obvious one, but some people might not have thought to do it. Now, with all the gadgets we've all got these days for the motorbikes, then obviously it's starting to be a standard thing now on a lot of the modern bikes, especially adventure bikes. They're all starting to fit 12 volt powered outputs for your mobile phones and all that sort of stuff. Now, it wouldn't be a hard job, and I have seen it done on many a bike. If you wanted to fix up a permanent supply, you can get waterproof caps now on these things, so it'd be very easy to just drill a hole in the bodywork here, have a permanent connection in there and have it wired up. But you might not want to go cutting holes in your bike, or you just can't be bothered to go to the hassle of doing that. Plus, if you've got a naked bike, it's not so easy if you haven't got fairings and that cut into. So, very easy thing to do is if you go to your local camping shops, then what you can pick up for literally a couple of pounds, it's just one of these things. It's just basically the same as your cigarette lighter in your car. Very common in camp shops. And all you got to do on the end of your cable, put a couple of crocodile connections on it. Then when you're off doing a bit of touring, as I like to get a little bit in each year, so I've got the Scala Rider Q2 intercom system, so that will last a full day of riding about and doing a fair bit of chatting and listening to radios, but by the end of the day that is going to be just about out of power. So once you've got to your campsite, very easy while you're setting your tent up or whatever you happen to be doing, just very simple crocodile connections onto your battery lights out. And if you're lucky enough, like on the Bandit, you've got a little bit of space to store various things under the seat. So I've got one thing that's for me Samsung Galaxy Ace mobile. Then I've got the charger for my Scala Rider. So say, get to your campsite, pop that down, and say just exactly the same as sort of cigarette lighter in your car. Straightforward case of plugging in, nice and simple. And on this bike there is enough space to pop your mobile phone or the Scala Rider or something under there, and you can put the seat down, so even if you're sliding off to the pub or something, then you can kind of plug it in, plug it off to the pub with it tucked under the seat. So yes, that's a simple connection in the back of the Q2. There you go. So you could very easily, I can sort it up the back here and just run the cable up, so I can have that sitting in there and bugger off to the pub. Just put it all up there. So that comes in very handy. You haven't got to go to the hassle of cutting holes in your bike and all the rest of it. And that literally, I think that cost something after it's like about £2. And so does things like the Scala. If you've got MP3 players, you can pretty well get these 12 volt leads for just about everything now. So say if you're going away for 2 or 3 days on a touring trip, you've got to charge the Scala up if you're using your sat nav. And again, your mobile phone, depending what phone you've got, it might last a couple of days, but you will get to the point where you need to charge it up. So very simple, very easy. And I say, if you do want to go to the trouble of doing a permanent one, it'd only be a case of running a wire under your tank and whatever you care to pop it. And I've seen them in all sorts of places on the bodywork now, so I say it'd be a simple hole there. And you can get these a little bit more compact than that one, and they do have a kind of spring-loaded waterproof cap on them. So just a simple one, but it definitely comes in handy. So see you, bye for now.